Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 3 of the AI or / observer mode run of Millennia in the Making. So let's get it going. There hasn't been much change since last episode because, well, this is 5 seconds after last episode. So yeah, we're just watching our good old buddy France go along. Now, if you do hear some strange noises in the background, that is me, of course. Last weekend, I managed to, before the Shadowrun game, which may have been a little bit irresponsible on my part, but fuck it, YOLO. I drove up the Blue Mountains in Sydney, so that's, you know, a good hour and a half drive. Because up at the very top of the Blue Mountains, there's a little store called the Candy Shop. And I may have been playing 50 Cent's similarly named music track all the way up there. But that's neither here nor there. The important thing is that this place is fucking amazing. You walk into it and the smell of the sugar and just it's almost sickening, but it's a good kind of thing. And well, the reason why you may hear noises in the background and why my speech may be a little bit different, I have a boiled sweet in my mouth and just, you know, yeah, I know, sucking it until it pops, exactly, no. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and I don't know if I've mentioned it before, I probably have, but I have juvenile onset diabetes, so sweets and candies are not normally a good thing for me, but this place has a section for sugar-free candies and sweets and that sort of thing. So I went nuts. I spent like $30-40 at this place because each little packet that they give you, each 100-gram packet of the normal lollies, which I bought some of because, you know, I'm a generous guy to give to my parents. They're only like $4.40 for 100 grams. You can get, you know, ones that aren't in 100-gram things like, I don't know, lollipops, I guess, or... Yeah, you probably heard that one. Or like some kind of travel sweets or things like that. But in general, because the walls are lined with canisters, and behind the canisters are little 100-gram packs that you pick up and take to the counter and buy. Hundreds of things. It's amazing. Yeah, the game's still running good. But yeah, hundreds of things. It's absolutely incredible. And they've got, it's only a comparatively small section. But like I picked up some mint humbugs, some fruit and cream boiled sweets, some sugar-free Werther's Originals, which I've never had these before. So right now I've got one of the fruits and creams in my mouth. And yeah, like it was only $3.60 for a 70-gram pack of the things, which is like, it's a good sized pack to be quite honest. I could have got more, but well, I could have got more. But yeah, these are just absolutely great, and they're also gluten free. They don't have like glucose from wheat or anything like that, which is great for me because again, gluten intolerant. There's a reason I'm an atheist. And, yeah, so, just really good. Oh, looks like Laura took on a bit of Shagatai. Korea's taking on some Manchu. Japan, Shiba, and Uichi are the ones that you're going on here. Ah, Ming's moving into Japan. Ryukyu is being Ryukyu. Useless little fucks. What's going on down here? Nothing. I tried playing a game as Congo once. It was horrible. I got beat by Portugal almost instantly. Ah. Looks like they've actually managed to colonize that place. Good on them. And they're working on this one. Well, keep it up. You'll get in a war with Marley fairly shortly then. And no one over here yet. Of course not. Surprised the Inca haven't killed off their allies now. Also known as bitches. Little movement around here. Yeah, but anyway, this place, it's amazing. I remember going there as a kid. Like, we used to holiday up in the Blue Mountains a fair bit, like every winter or something like that, because I reminded my mother of, home being England. I mean, not so much in terms of mountains, but in terms of the temperature and things like that. And we went bushwalking and that sort of thing. But yeah, we always used to go to this little store. It's in Lura in the Blue Mountains. If any locals are interested. And honestly, if you are interested, let me know. I'll tell you exactly where it is. Put up a comment with a little Google Map image or something. But it's literally called the candy shop. Or the candy store. Honestly, it's such a thing in the Blue Mountains that if you search for the candy store Blue Mountains, you'll get it. But yeah, I was expecting it to be a little bit full. I went up there on a Saturday morning, just before my Shadowrun game. And it did have a fair number of people in it, but it wasn't packed. Like most of the stores up in the Blue Mountains, it doesn't have a lot of room to maneuver around in, which is fine. I really like that actually. Which is a little weird, but whatever. But yeah, it's a nice little place. And honestly, the Blue Mountains are very nice. You can... Mali and Egypt are fucking over Mauritania again. But no, you can really just go up the Blue Mountains and spend a day looking at things. I mean, not only the Blue Mountains themselves, but almost every town on the way up has something to look at. The lower Blue Mountains, not so much, but when you get up past, say, Woodford, I think it is, and you get into like Wentworth Falls, Lura, Katoomba, Blackheath, Mount Victoria, even Medlow Bath, there's tons of things to look at. There's a big sort of garden thing up at Lura, I think, Memorial Gardens. It's beautiful. And of course, fair of a lookouts over the valleys. We didn't call it the Megalong Valley for nothing, did we? Let's check out the diplomatic map node real quick. Yep, looks like France has taken some more land around the place. Mainly in Central Europe, which is fine. Allied and married to Bosnia. Allied to the Pope. Allied to... oh no, it looks like... alright, because it's a core province as well. Still got a personal union with Shelland. So you have allied of Bosnia and the Pope. Target of a coalition. In the coalition. And personal unions with Shelland and North Scotland. And our mission is to annex Genoa. And we're at war with Lüneburg because of a Pope. Pope's kind of being an asshole. No, and we also have absolutely no chance of getting the Empire back. We've got an Empress and our heir is female. Trude's a female name, I know that. What's Great Britain doing? Allied to someone. Normandy and Rennes. And at war with Brittany because Brittany is attempting to reconquer Finistère. Okay, cool. Not to be innuendo-ish, but I think I've gotten pretty good at talking with something in my mouth. Spent the whole week at work. I do phone work. Sucking on these lollies. Wink. Didn't seem to impact anything. I'm gonna run out though. I'll have to go back up to Lura. Maybe spend a bit longer in there, because all I did was I went up there, walked up and down the main street of Lura, went into a bookstore, bought a book, and then went to the candy store, bought some candy. Remembered I needed to buy some drinks for the game later on, bought those up the Blue Mountains, because fuck it. And then ripped down. Pain in the ass coming down that damn thing. I mean, it's very hard to maintain speed because, well, the speed zones up the Blue Mountains are a little bit of a joke. They vary a lot. And you're coming down a mountain, you've got to brake all the time. And it looks like Finland is getting fucked by Karelia because the Bjarmia-Norland war doesn't seem to have done anything to them. What percentages are they at? 86%. 86 war score, that's not great. Karelia does have a coalition against it, of Finland. Fucking hell. I mean, really, guys? What's this one down here? Is that... Ah, Wallachia. Occupied by Wallachian peasants. And it looks like Tigris is trying to fuck up Damascus. Tigris, Georgia, and Trebizond. It's never a single war. Like, never two parties in the war. There are always more than that. Just because of the absolute clusterfuck that we put Europe in. And yeah, France is going to have just a huge fucking coalition against it. Brandenburg has a big coalition against it. Including Prussia, wherever that's gone to. Yeah, hey, some Imperial authority rocked up. That'll go away pretty shortly though. Brandenburg is not... Well, yeah, Brandenburg just seems not to be very good at holding onto Imperial power. Reformation has hit! Wow! Okay. Wow, okay, so Brandenburg's Protestant as well. Oh, Jesus. Wow. This hit hard down in India. It must have just hit because you can see the provinces flipping just there. France is actually looking pretty good. Britain might be having an issue. Oh boy. Almost want to stay in this map mode just to see how it goes. It's very interesting. I wonder if the Pope can convert to Protestantism. Probably not. That would seem a little weird. I'd say Norland will flip fairly shortly, but this is only like 3 provinces up here, maybe 2 provinces. It just looks big. Oh yeah, some more flipping down here in the south of France. I think that's traditionally been sort of a hotbed of heresy. So, yeah, not too surprised, not too surprised. Bit surprised that Brandenburg flipped. They might have done that to try and preserve imperial authority, but good luck. It's not going to happen, buddy. Wow, the subcontinent is flipping like an egg. I don't know what that metaphor was for. Yeah, wow. Looks like Korea's occupied a bit of Japan. Ryukyu lives but is nowhere near getting that achievement. The Orid Horde is getting stomped. That's good. Everyone seems to have gone to war with it at once, basically. Yeah. Yeah, they did. Yeah, we're back to 0 Imperial authority. amazing. Just how disruptive this Protestant thing is. It's incredible. I feel like France will not convert because at the moment France actually seems to be holding Catholic very well. So that's different because, well, we converted. That being said, I believe it's still early years for the Reformation, so we'll see. Portugal has successfully colonized all of those 2 colonies. Good on them. Karelia took land off Finland, of course. I think Mauritania went Protestant. So that's another wedge between Mali and Mali, Egypt, and Mauritania. And particularly with the Emperor going Protestant, that's an issue. Like, for the HRE. Nobody's voting for it. Well, one person is voting for him, Jerusalem. If he died, Västergotland would become the new emperor. And Västergotland is Catholic as. For the moment. For the moment. Yeah, no real big religious rifts anywhere else. Some wars in Japan, of course. Always wars in Japan. Looks like Egypt's going to take another slice out of Arabia. Egypt still Catholic? Yeah. Yeah, a few Protestant. Oh, got a reformed province. That's quick. It's very quick, actually. Normally, but a few, actually. Hell, we've got a reformed, country. Slavonia. Normally you don't see the reform pop up for a little while. Ah, could be the sign of something. Oh, Pope went like that. Spoleto. Spoleto went reformed. Yeah, actually, a second wave is, ooh. Volga, Bulgaria went Protestant. Brave move. Very brave move. I wonder who the defender of their faith is. Yeah. Find out eventually, I guess. But yeah, seriously, I cannot recommend that candy store more than I already have. It is incredible. What have we got here, rebels? No, Serabiot is occupying Damascus. Really? And they're also Cyprus. What's the war for? Over Damascus purge of Jerusalemite heresy. Okay. Jerusalem went Protestant, so yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Still a little impressed that Volga, Bulgaria went Protestant. Well, I'm more impressed that, like, I count 3 places have gone reformed at the moment. At least. Not just having, you know, provinces that are. No, if I remember right, Reformed was actually a pretty good religion. Protestant was better for us when we were playing, but Reformed is pretty good for our terms of getting religious strife under control. Which is exactly what the Christian world is going through right now. Looks like the end of that war with no change of land. Boring. Tell you what though, the Pope is fucking getting on with things. Wow. Very interesting. And France is still just sort of easing into land. France has to lay low for a bit because of his coalition thing. Of course it is at war with Dauphin and Upper Lorraine. But it's something that Dauphin started, so fuck them. But yeah, they need to lay low, get rid of some of that aggressive expansion. The only issue there is, well, the problem there, I should say, is that they're going to still have that minus 100 prestige, which may just fuck them over in the long run. Mauritania is a bit of a rebel issue. Pentecostal heretics and Protestant zealots. I don't think I've actually seen proper heretic sort of shit go on. Not in EU. I mean, I can't call the Protestant or the Reformed movements heresies in the game, even though they are, like, historically heresies against, you know, Catholicism. But they're, you know, legit religions in the game. It's just weird that, yeah, Pentecostal heretics. Well, so Jerusalem got a little bit of land left, and Damascus got really diminished. And Arabia's beating the shit out of, or beaten the shit out of Abyssinia. Oof, yeah, this has hit really hard. Oh, good on him. I didn't think it happened for like another 50 years or something, but I must be mistaken. Alright, let's look at regional powers. So, in the Middle East we've got Tigris. In Turkey we've got the Serbiats. Up here in sort of, I can't really call it Eastern Europe. This is the Balkans here. Nobody is a power in the Balkans. Moldau seems to be the power in this area, but they have lost a bit of land. Vladimir is going very well. Norland, Karelia, of course. Västergotland isn't doing bad, but they're all big nations next to each other. I would say that Brandenburg is doing well, but they're the target of a large coalition, and they're the Emperor, so, you know, not great for them. Toledo and Leon, of course. Portugal is the only one who's managed to get their colonization game on so far, and yeah, you have the Ojibwe are moving around here. It's cool, they can do that. I guess I wouldn't mind playing as a Native American again. Check out the new rules. We're still running on 1.7.3, of course, because, well, fuck it. But yeah, coming along quite nicely, actually. It's been interesting watching the development. Trade doesn't change. There's some land which, HRE land which is occupied but shouldn't be occupied. Brandenburg, get your shit onto that. Fucking useless. Let's see, can we get a rebellion risk? Nope, because that only shows it for your land, sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good... Oh, tech is a good one. Have a little look at France. Apparently we fabricated a claim on part of Georgia. Another reformed nation popped up over here, Angoulême. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 reformed nations and still a bunch of provinces which are reformed. That is really cool. I mean, really interested to see how that religious spread goes and how it affects the game, to be honest. Because when we were playing, it was really only Catholics versus Protestants. Reformed never really popped up. But now it might be a big freeway and not the good kind that you can find on certain sites. Looks like Karelia is getting attacked again. What's the war for this time, guys? No land and conquest of Ladoga. The Biamian reconquest of Kolmoroghi. Yes, they're getting attacked. Which is fine. Georgia appears to be getting swamped by Protestants. However, they have already changed religion to Protestantism, so I don't know what most Protestants are up in arms about. Ah well. Looks like Turkestan took a bit of a chunk out of the Oirats. Not a big chunk because, well, the province is probably worth what? Yeah, 2 base tax, who cares? GG Turkestan. Maybe that's for like a royal, like a union or something like that. That noise. I don't know. Tell you what though, this religious turmoil is really kicking in. France still looks good. I'm not seeing any issues in like main France. I don't know about the provinces because I'm not really keeping, like the outlying provinces because I'm not really keeping track of them. I think Auvergne went Protestant, but whatever. Lots of zealots running around though, which is Fraticelli's as well. Zealots and heretics. Which, hey, you know, I'm cool as long as we're watching it. 1, 2, 3, 4, still 4. 4 reformed countries. little surprised that Portugal hasn't set up another colony somewhere. Ah, Great Britain has moved to America. Perfect. Now we'll see some movement over there. Well, in a bit. We've still got to, get in there. Very good to see, though. Very good to see. At least somebody's getting involved in, well, at least there are two parties involved in a colonial game. Alright, let's call that the end of the episode. So, as usual, like it if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, the rest of it. And, yeah, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.